Our memories going?
What?
We're at a
Oh, very possible bit of a result.
Yes, there's nothing like sipping a good glass of cider, is that right, Joe?
You're right there, Tim.
Oh, and what a funkin'. 40 years ago, we'd be sitting here drinking some Cheerline, eh?
Back in those days, we were glad just to have money to buy a cup of tea.
A cup of cold tea.
Without milk or sugar or tea.
Out of an old brat tray and all.
Oh, but we never had any trays. We used to have to carry ours on a rolled up newspaper.
The best we could manage was to suck on a piece of damp cloth.
But you know, we were happy back then as freshmen, even though we were hard off.
Because we were hard up. My old man used to say, money doesn't buy you happiness.
Aye, he was right.
Yeah.
So, I was happier back then when I had nothing. But you know, we used to live in this old dorm room. It had great holes in the ceiling.
Dorm room. You're lucky to have a dorm. Our entire floor lived in one room. Half the floor was missing, no furniture. 26 of us huddled in one corner for fear of falling.
We used to have to live in the hallway.
We used to dream of living in a hallway. What did Ben tell us to us? We had to live in an old water tank behind Jan's house. And every morning we get woken up by having a pile of old chicken patties dumped all over us. Dorm room?
Well, when I say dorm room, what I really mean is a hole in the ground, covered with a sheet of canvas. But it was a dorm room to us.
We were kicked out of our hole in the ground. We had to go and live on the football field.
You were lucky to have that. There were 150 of us living in a shoebox in the middle of the parking lot.
Cardboard box?
Aye.
You were lucky. We lived our third quarter in a paper bag in the middle of a septic tank. We had to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, clean the bag, go to class for 14 hours, and they paid $500 a week just to live in that bag. When we got back, our Ari would beat us to sleep with his belt.
Luxury. We had to get up out of the field at 4 o'clock in the morning, clean the field, work 20 hours in the classroom, pay $4,000 to rent the field out every single day, and when we got back, our RA would beat us around the head with a neck with a broken bottle, if we were lucky.
Well, of course, we had it rough. We used to have to get up out of the shoebox at 12 o'clock at night and lick the road clean with our tongues. We had 2 bits of old gravelines. We went 24 hours a day in the classroom for $1,000 a day and our leg on the weekend. And when we got home, our RA would slice us in two with a Janzal knife.
Right. I had to get up in the morning at 10 o'clock at night, half an hour before I went to bed. Drink a cup of sulfuric acid. Had class 29 hours a day. Had to pay the prof for the privilege of coming to class. And then when we get home, our RA, President Friedrich, would kill us and dance in our graves singing hallelujah.
Try to tell the young people today that, they won't believe you.
I